Hey, welcome to a new episode of Common Comic Covers, an appreciation podcast for non-key comics. So you leave those keys at home. Andy is joining me. I'm Jeremy. Andy, how you doing?
Good, Jeremy. It's so good to see you. I've missed you.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I had to do some other kind of day job work last weekend, and I'm working on my dissertation. So
Yeah.
I guess that's not my day job either. I don't know what that is.
You have a lot of jobs and then you've started a podcast. So
yeah.
You're not, not
The
good
great,
planning.
the great thing though is it's 12 o'clock at night as we're recording these. It's not that late, is it? It feels like 12 o'clock.
No, yeah, it's not 9 yet on the west coast of the United States. Yeah, East Coast time we're late.
The obvious right now, we're in the state of Washington. Andy's on the west side where they're having a heat wave compared to Spokane, where the current temp is 6.
Yeah,
we've been in the negative 2s, and that's without the wind chill. So it feels like burning.
Yeah.
So, common cover. What do you have this week, Andy?
Oh yeah, thank you. I have Real Clue Crime Stories. I think it's number 8. Let me just verify that. It doesn't have a number on the cover, one of those ones. Yeah, number 8, volume 6, number 8.
You know what I would do? Just grab
you write on the cover?
Yeah, grab a Sharpie.
Yeah, let me see.
Something that won't erase.
Yeah, for sure.
Just put all that info right there. There's a big white space right next to the word real.
Yeah, you could write the 8 right there. That's right. That's right. So I chose this cover. One, I collect Golden Age crime books. I also collect Golden Age horror books, but those are typically very expensive. But sometimes you can find Golden Age horror inside of Golden Age crime books. And I feel like this is a perfect illustration of that. On this cover, you have a man's feet dangling because he's hanging there. And it gives me just a flavor of like those EC comics where you see the people, either one where the guy's head's almost popping off his body, and then the other one where he's like hanging in the corner. This gives me, maybe it's a more toned down version of that, but I really, it's very, very dark, and it's fun to have something like that in your collection. These are not heavily graded. I just looked, and then there's one that has been put on the CGC census. The person I bought this from graded it at 2.5, and the asking price is $50. I paid less than that, I'm sure. Probably $25 or something like that. Which is, for a comic is not cheap, but
I looked it up, Andy. That is volume 6.
Volume 6, number
8.
Yeah.
Did you already say that?
I did, yeah.
Now, why are there so many volumes?
They just every year they redid their volume. So this is Hillman Publications.
Okay.
Periodicals, I think is what I think. Hillman Periodicals, and it is there's Bill Lee or Lie is it E-L-Y? How would you say that? E-L-Y?
Yep.
Lie?
Yeah.
Yep. E-L-Y. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. And then Joe, let me look who did and so nobody knows who did the front cover. It's just not on there.
Which is typical for those 1940s, 1950s.
Yeah, some
stories.
It can often happen, and this is not a key comic. I do think it's a pretty
I like the flashlight light. It's a cool concept.
Yeah. Let me see. And then there's like someone in the background is telling them like, this is what you get when you try to steal.
Yep.
And I think these two people are supposed to be criminals, maybe.
Not showing much compassion.
No, and that's what we're about here in this episode. Compassion.
Compassion.
So I would say do not collect this comic book. It is non-compassion, no compassion. And
Bill Eli.
Eli. Okay.
It's Eli. And
Okay.
then Joseph Gagliardi.
Gagliardi. All right. Yeah. Good. Excellent. Thank you for looking up that.
And this came out of the Joe Simon, Jack Kirby studio. I'm looking it up right here.
Okay. What are you looking it up in?
My comic shop.
Okay.
I didn't know those guys had a studio.
I didn't either. Yeah.
Something for us to dig into.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I really just felt like researching your comic book as you were sharing it.
No, it's all right. I did some research, but I appreciate the extra. So this only has one copy on the census, and it has a 7.5 on the census. It might be. I don't know. I'll just keep it.
I like it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, fast forward to 1985. You're what, 7 years old in 1985? We're going to go with a common cover here. Fantastic Four 276.
Oh, yeah.
We have another negative space.
Yeah.
Before I get in, here's a fun fact, because you've shared 2 John Byrne negative space covers. You shared, I think it was Alpha Flight. And then Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man.
That's right. 101.
101.
Yeah.
And those are all. So 101 came out in March of 1985.
Yeah.
That Spider-Man came out in April of 1985.
Oh.
And the Alpha Flight came out in October of 83. So this is right in the middle of his John Byrne's 3 black and white negative space covers. The first being the Alpha Flight, then this one, and then Peter Parker. Just a fun, pointless fact.
Yeah. I don't know if I showed that one on the show. I think I just showed it to you, maybe.
You did the Spider-Man.
I did do the Spider-Man, but the Alpha Flight one, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I did. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Now we have to rewatch our own episode.
So this is you got Reed and Sue on the cover here, and the content of this story, they're heading to the burbs because they need to raise Franklin, and as you and I both know, the burbs aren't what you think they are, and it goes sideways. Doctor Strange makes an appearance, helps out a little bit. But yeah, that's my common cover. It's a John Byrne. It's when he's doing his run, so he's drawing and writing the story for this one. And Christmas, New Year's Eve, McCoy, one of my sons, really wanted to just look at Fantastic Four comic books. So we were just looking at the entire canon of Fantastic Four books, and I saw this one, and it just jumped out at me. I was like, "There it is! I got to get it." So went down to my local comic shop here in Spokane and grabbed this for $4.
Oh, that's a really cool. That's really cool. I like that one. I'm
feeling very NPR today. I don't know why. Is it? It's probably
sweaty. The sweaty.
I am sweating. It's probably the tea. I'm drinking tea.
The Schwetty's teas.
I don't know.
Schwetty's tea bag.
I wasn't going NPR through Saturday. I was thinking like real NPR. Like
no,
this comic life. With
people love my Schwetty tea bags.
Okay. Well, I guess my kids won't be watching this episode now.
No, there's nothing wrong with what I said.
I'll have to explain it.
Yo, so they'll know. Okay.
All right, Andy, you buy things, you read things, you are collecting things. So let's segue to our next episode. Thank you for tuning in. 89.5.
Yeah. K-Light.
So I talk and then throw it back to me, and I'll give a weather update.
Great.
And then I'll talk about my favorite movie of 2023 that no one's heard of.
Yeah. Eating bread. So this is Daredevil Born Again, and it collects what issues do it collect? I collect some issues in the 220s.
Yeah, I have those issues.
Oh yeah. I don't think I have them all. I have a bunch of them though. This is great. This is a gift from my brother from like 2002 or something like that. He gave me this for my birthday.
I just talked to your brother via text message.
Oh, nice. How's he? I mean, I know how he's doing, but good.
Yeah. We were talking stereo equipment.
Yeah, he told me about that. I gave you his number.
Yeah, but I was having an issue with us. It's all good. Bad.
You can tell we haven't talked in 2 weeks because this is
be a long episode.
Long episode. So, anyways, I read this. I don't recall reading it. I think I flipped through it, but it is grim. Have you read this?
I have. It's one of my favorite Frank Miller arcs stories.
It's grim. I mean, it's
a little roulette. Is that the one where he's playing Russian roulette with Bullseye?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
This is the one where
Apocalypse guy is in there. He's out to kill him, right?
Yeah, Nuke. Yeah. This is the one where like Kingpin finds out his identity because Karen Page is strung out and sells his identity. Yep. It is brutal. But I'm really glad I read it. I was like, oh man, this is the first few. I was feeling really bummed out, kind of like how when I read Howard the Duck. But luckily, Steve Gerber didn't write this, and it had a happy ending.
Frank Miller is dark. Steve Gerber's
satirical.
He belongs on NPR. So
okay, Gerber does. Okay,
it's worse.
And then so that's what I read. And then I have a bunch. I have the last of my Portland collection.
Go fast. Let's see.
Yeah, this is when I went to.
I'm gonna ask a lot of distracting questions.
Okay, this is when I went to Excalibur. This is a fantastic cover. It's like the enemy ace, and this woman's like, I don't have any enemy.
Star Spangled War Stories.
Yeah, 150.
Okay.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Next.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Captain America comic books. Starting at
I love those.
141.
There you go.
And ending at 210. And these are Jack Kirby covers. At the end of the run, I got number 200, 199, 198. Let's see, where's
I think this is when Kirby came back.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Kirby came back.
Yeah.
But
there's some beautiful. You got some silver and some bronze in there.
I got a 15 center.
Okay. No.
Actually, this one.
Keep going.
This one I got it's a bronze. This one I saw it's a Ramita cover, and
awesome.
I saw it at my local comic book shop, Ken Comics and Coins, and that's my personal comic book shop, and it was $23, but it was like in the half off bin. So
do you ever go in there and just say, no, I'm here for coins today?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Keep going. What else?
Okay, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Atom comic books.
Okay, you love the Atom.
I love these small. This is such a cool cover here.
That is.
Like these probably deserve a special place. But I love the miniature.
Are these? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Infantino. He did a lot of DC stuff. Are these too early?
Do a lot of DC stuff. I don't know. I haven't. I didn't really care.
Could be Herb Trimpe. He does more than I thought.
Yeah, he's all over the place, isn't he?
He is. He's kind of a legend. Okay, what else? Anything else?
That is it.
You don't. Hey, bud, we can't start reading the books right now. You can't.
I think Gil Kane. He did the interior.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were going to start reading for a second.
And in the beginning, the Lord made the atom.
Okay. we're really hitting
Okay, your turn.
all bases here.
Oh man.
So I did
got
something. I got two fun things for you, and we talked about this. I don't think we talked about this on the show. I think you thought we did, but I think we thought we didn't. So I got a gift card for Christmas from my in-laws to Half Price Books. So I went online and I found a great book. It's Batman Adventures. That's the holiday special #1. It's Bruce Timm, and what's really cool about it, he signed it right there.
Yeah.
In the eye. I read it. Great story. There's a Dr. Freeze story. It was touching. It ends with Batman putting his arms around Dr. Freeze's shoulders when they walk out of a cemetery. So a very touching story. There's, I think, 3 or 4 different stories in here. It's a thicker one, but paid $50. I like Bruce Timm, but it was fun to get a signed book. And then
That's awesome.
another fun thing I did, I won an auction on my comic book shop.
Ooh.
I've never done that before. It was fine. I had to pay a 2% buyer's fee, which wasn't bad. The shipping I thought was a little high. So I threw a few other books in there just to balance that out. But the book that I won, another Bruce Timm, we got Batgirl Adventures #1. It's a one-shot.
I love those.
It just jumps out. I don't know if you'd call this key or not. It's a well-known book. I was happy with my price. I would say this is probably a 7.0, and I paid $27 for it.
I need to add one of those to my collection. That's such a beautiful cover, I think.
Yeah, and I would say Bruce Timm books for the most part are pretty easy to collect right now. There's a few, obviously, that First Appearance Harley Quinn. I think that's him on the cover. But anyway, for the most part, he's easy to get. There's a few others that I'm looking at right now. Just a fun artist. Haven't read him yet. No, I did. I read the one shot, the holiday special. It was fun. You know me. I love holiday comics.
Yeah.
Andy, is it that time?
Oh,
I think it's that time where you're going to go on a blind date with two $1 bin comics. And these are freshies. These are fresh. I got them last week from the $1 bin at Giant Nerd Books here in Spokane. Folks, if you're just tuning in, I have 2 $1 bin comics here. Now, I don't buy every book that's in the $1 bin. I'm selective. I'm looking for
you want to.
I want to because they're only $1. I'm looking for gems. I'm looking for diamonds in the rough. Every once in a while, I'm going to find something that's collectible. But I found a slew of some. I think I got 1 silver and a bunch of Bronze Age books. So I'm going to read them. Andy doesn't know. Andy doesn't know what book it is or who the characters are. I do my best to try to replace names with he, him, her, she, they, them, just to keep throwing him off. And then he's going to give me a grade on the story, the first few pages of the story. Andy, did I explain that well?
No, but I feel like I think I'm going to give you 2 grades. 1 on your narration, and 2, and then because you've really sometimes you've stumbled with the not saying the superhero names, and I think I should grade that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you just say, we're going to say the Flash.
We're going to jump in. We're in an airport. Okay. We're in an airport right now.
Okay. Good.
We got a couple of guys standing behind a forklift and then the police officer standing behind a crate, and they are shooting at a little twin engine jet, riddled with bullet holes.
Nice.
It's 1977. We're at the airport.
So the
riddled jet is a target of 100 police guns. Fire, pour it on. Then
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Pour it on?
Pour it on.
Pour it on. Okay. Fire, pour it on. Okay. It's not a different.
Fire, pour it on.
Okay.
Then in a lull, in the furious fusillade.
Fuselage?
Nope. We'll just keep gonna go. We've got him. We've got Mad Dog Doyle trapped. His jet's a sitting pigeon.
Oh no.
Appears so. The phone tip telling us he was sneaking back into the States on a routine cargo flight proved correct. It's been 10 years since he was forced into exile as crime kingpin. But why'd he try to slip back now? Who cares? We've got the son of a gun now. Doyle, you can't take off. You're totally surrounded. Surrender. They're showing the plane's tires are all blown out here.
Yeah.
Doyle, you've got 5 minutes to decide, Mad Dog. If you don't give up, you'll be blasted to scrap. Tires shredded. The jet appears a crippled bird. 1 minute, 2 minutes tick by, and then, now hear me, punks. Doyle's not done yet. Bomb. Flattened. Doyle throws a bomb. Launches a missile right out of the jet.
Nice.
Our hero jumps on the forklift.
Okay.
And catches the bomb with the forklift.
Okay, no.
And says, got it.
Oh no. Okay. So that sounds
okay.
So this is Robin.
No, that you were right. That was Batman.
That was a Batman? Okay.
That was Batman and Commissioner Gordon.
Oh boy.
So what are you giving this one on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being send it in, get it graded. One of the best one of the best 2 pages of your life. And one
right.
is I might have paid too much with $1.
Well, I am I like some campiness in my comic books often, and the silliness, and so I think that's a 4 or 5.
Okay,
very good plus maybe.
Wow. And how was my narration? I didn't know.
Yeah, that you did really good at 7.0, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh wow, thank you.
Maybe 7.5.
Coincidentally, this was a $1 comic. This is World's Finest 246.
Is that Neil Adams cover?
It is. It is a Neil Adams cover. Yeah, it's a Neil Adams cover. And the story I was reading you there, I don't know, who cares? Across Time, Darkly. Anyway, that was fun. All right.
That's that's nuts that you found a Neil Adams cover. And that book is not in
it's
shape.
Out of all of the ones that I bought, this one is in the best shape. It's probably a 4.
Yeah. If you cleaned and pressed it, you probably get a 5, 6, maybe something. That's cool.
Okay, so what was that, a 5? 4 or 5?
I said a 4.5. Yeah. So like mid to lower grade book. A book I would collect. Yeah.
Okay. You ready for your next blind date?
Yes. Oh man.
So at a 4.5, you would okay, so you're going on a second date with World's Finest 245. Okay.
I'm getting the second. I'm getting it pregnant. So a 4.5. What's wrong, Jeremy?
I didn't know you raised your standards. Okay.
Wow. Whoa. I will not have my wife watch this episode.
Oh, that was not a dig at her. Sorry, that was purely a dig at you. We all know you got lucky, my friend.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
No, she is a saint.
Well, yeah, she's
okay. Here we go. There's a theme here. Okay.
Batman theme, I hope.
No. All right, we got there's a lot of action going on here. I don't want to give it away, but there's just a lot going on. And we got one guy saying, pour the lead on him, boys. That strong box.
Pour the blood?
Lead.
Oh,
lead. Bullets.
Okay. Shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like the last one.
Yeah.
That strong box is waiting on us. Take it easy, pig. The gold's as good as ours. And then you got a guy that's coming down the hill here. I think this is our guy. He says, come on, horse. Horse's name. Looks like that stage is in a bad fix. We're going to turn the page. Just reading the dialogue for you today.
Okay.
All right, now here we go. We got a lot of action going on here. Don't look now, you polecats, but we got company. Hurry up and drill them. We don't want to have witnesses. You no good skunks. I reckon that'll slow you down a mite. Don't worry, pig. I'll get the strangers. And then our guy gets shot. He says, I guess you owl hoots got to learn the oof, I'm hit.
Oh, wow.
And then we got our bag. Har har. Old Zeke shut him up real good. Huh, pig? Now all we got to do is shut up and get the strong box down, or somebody else rides down on us. And there's a lot of words.
Is there a superhero in this comic book?
This is not a superhero comic book.
Oh.
This is a dollar bin book. Should I keep reading? I feel like it was kind of getting boring.
No,
I mean, our guys laying down. They're all the bad guys are leaving. We got the gold shipment. Now let's vamos.
So the comic, the person that got shot was a cop?
No, but they kept calling him a pig.
Oh, okay, so the pig, the guy who was called Pig got shot.
Yeah, he got shot. This book is from 1967.
Oh, this is the Silver Age book. Okay.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I give it maybe a 5.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I want to know what they're stealing and why they're shooting their own people.
No. The bad guys were shooting the good guy.
Oh, but the good guy was a pig?
That's who they kept calling the pig.
Oh, and he's not a cop. He's like a guard, or just like a.
Well, just
reveal the book. You can just.
Yeah. How's my narration?
Oh, it's good. Was better?
Was it better?
That was an 8. That was great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy. This is Two Gun Kid number 89.
Wow. That is a dollar bin book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Now, cover. Who do you know the cover artist? Sometimes there's some sneaky.
Yeah, no, it's Ogden Whitney.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Okay.
He's done a lot. Written by Gary Friedrich, drawn by Ogden Whitney, lettered by Artie Simek, and scorekeeping by Sagebrush Irv.
That's awesome. So Silver Age Western Marvel.
Silver Age Western Marvel. Yep.
Okay. That's cool.
Fun book. Again, I'm pretty pleased with my dollar bin finds. And you're going to find some more of them next episode.
Okay.
Andy, I think that's it for now. Thanks for taking a blind date. Everyone, thanks for tuning in to Common Comic Covers. Again, an appreciation podcast for non-key comics. And we will see you all next time.
Okay.
Support your local comic book shop.